Today I'm reacting to the Goodreads Choice Awards 2024. We have one goal for this video, and it is to recognize a single one of these books. If I recognize one of these books, I win. If I don't, I lose. All right, let's freaking go. All right, the winner for fiction is The Wedding People by Alison S. Pock. Never heard of it. R.I.P. Do I recognize any of these nominees? Intermezzo, welcome to the... Nope. All right, the winner for historical fiction is The Women by Kristen Hanna. Do I recognize this book? No. Absolutely not. All right, the winner for mystery and thriller is The God of the Woods by Liz Moore. Do I recognize this book? No. All right, the winner for romance is Funny Story by Emily Henry. Do I recognize this book? I do. Have I read this book? No. So are we winning? I think we're winning. The winner for romance is House of Flame and Shadow by Sarah J. Maas. What is this? Crescent City? I recognize this one too. Have I read it? No. The winner for fantasy. This is my genre right here. I better have read this book. Somewhere Beyond the Sea by TJ Klune. I've never even heard of this. There goes my category. Have I read any of these nominees? How have I not read any of these nominees, bro? That's my genre. All right. The winner for science fiction is The Ministry of Time by Kaylee Ann Bradley. Have I read this book? No. I have not. But this is also kind of my genre. Have I read any of these? James A. Corey. I saw that at Barnes and almost picked it up once. Have I read any of these? I have not read any of them. What the frick is this? Who is voting for these? Clearly people who don't read Chad fantasy. All right. The winner for horror is You Like It Darker by Stephen King. Have I heard of this before? No. I don't read horror, so I'm not going to assume I have read any of the nominees. All right. The reader's favorite debut novel. Have I heard of this before? It is How to End a Love Story by Yulin Kwong. Never even heard of this. All right, the reader's favorite audiobook. Okay, it's Funny Story by Emily Henry. Heard of it? Never read it. Oh, Just for the Summer was a nominee. I read that one. The winner for young adult fantasy is Ruthless Vows. Never heard of it. I recognize some of these. I've seen them like at the stores or people talk about them. Reader's favorite for YA fiction winner is Heartstopper, Volume 5 by Alice Osman. Nope, never heard of it. Reader's favorite nonfiction. If I've heard of this, I'll be shocked. The Anxious Generation, How the Great Rewiring of Childhood Caused an Epidemic of Mental Illness by Jonathan Haidt. Never heard of it. Favorite memoir, The Third Gilmore Girl, a memoir. Never heard of it. Favorite history and biography, The Bookshop, The History of the American Bookstore by Evan Friss. Never heard of it. And that's my reaction to the Goodreads Choice Awards. It is clear that I share almost nothing in common with the vast majority of readers. I genuinely thought that my section of book enjoyment was bigger than it actually is, but I guess it's not. I guess we are a small, tiny amount.